is a calf-focused mobility session, a great way to enable a loosening of the calves for speedier, hillier, or generally endurance races that we're looking to put more impact through our forefoot or through our calves. So without any further ado, let's jump up, head over to a mat, like so, and get going. You're going to need a wall to start off here, guys. We're going to place our hands against the wall, your feet back, and I just want to push your heels into the floor. You're about 1 meter back from the wall, and the heels are slowly coming up with a bent knee, and then pushing down into the floor, making sure the back of the heel touches the floor. This is not about speed. It's about really getting a feel through the whole foot, moving forwards and back. Come a little lower, so just a hand lower on the wall. Place your feet a bit further back. Maintain the same speed and push your heels back. Okay, come up onto your feet and just go into a small jog, just moving the feet forwards. Before mobility, we always recommend a light run or cycle to get some blood flowing through the muscles. Brilliant. Kicking out your legs, placing one foot in front, we're going to rotate your ankles round. Make sure you meet your screens, team. Brilliant. And rotate in the other direction. Brilliant stuff. Okay, change feet. And other direction. Mobility and movement into the ankles, ideal for those trail races too. 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back. We're going to turn around and try and dig a hole with your toes. I'll show you from a different angle. Lovely. Great team on board today. Fantastic work. Watching on the replay, great stuff too. Change feet. Dig a hole with your toes, rotating your ankle round. Keeping your balance. Change direction. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to head over to our mats now. Standing at the end of your mat, you're going to walk down with your hands. So your bum is in the air. And you're going to push your heels down into the floor like we did at the beginning of the session. But this should be a little bit more intense. Fantastic. Drop down to your elbows and continue that movement. If it feels too much, stay on your hands. And drop down onto your knees and shake out your arms. Fantastic work, guys. Okay, we're going to lie down onto our backs next. Fantastic stuff. And we're going to use your massage sticks if you've got them nearby, or your knuckles. If you normally use your massage stick, I recommend trying something different and going to your knuckles and trying out a different movement. Lovely. So as you've got that in your hand there, you're going to get your massage stick from here, and you're just going to roll that up through the middle of your calf, just towards the bottom of your knee. So you're just going to roll that up and go into your massage stick movement, taking just 3 to 5 seconds, coming up the calves nice and steadily, nice and slowly. Perfect. So it looks like this from the front, from the side, you're getting that angle in. Perfect. Lovely. Angle the massage stick so you can really target the back, the sides, the insides, and the outside. Lovely. Do you notice any tender points? We're going to need that for the next one. Is there any tender points through the calves that you can feel there, guys? Perfect. Keep that going. Last few on this leg. You're really just exploring the calves for any sort of light bruising feeling areas. Onto the other leg, do exactly the same. You shouldn't be grimacing here. So you're just lightly going for about 70% of maximum intensity, taking your time on these. Lovely. Brilliant stuff. Okay, now what we're going to do is similar movement, but this time we're going to focus just on one key area. We're going to split the calves into 3 sections. The foot comes up, we go for the bottom third through the middle, and you're going to roll back and forwards Now, the key sections you're going to really spend a bit more time on, any of those areas that were a bit tighter. If you need to, you can put your heel onto the floor, just for stability, less pressure through the shoulders and through the calves. Come up to the middle section of that one, back and forwards. You're around about 10 to 15 reps in that area. And move on to the final third, the upper third of the calves, where you push into those and you're just rolling that out behind the knee. You can equally do this one over with your knuckles if you don't have a massage stick. Well, there's 2 of you here today. Lovely. And you're going to do the same into the inside. Bottom third. Plenty of movement into the calves, especially important for those that have done some hills recently. Middle section. Fantastic. And uppers. Lovely. We're going to head over to the far outside now. Now, for me personally, I can feel a bit of tension there. So that means that maybe a new pair of trainers has affected it here, or maybe technique has dropped off towards the end of long runs. Want a little bit more on the harder stuff on the tarmac. So this is key. I might spend a little bit more time here, do more than one time for up and down here. For the purpose of the video, come out to the top section here. Very good, and relax onto the other leg. We're going to start through the bottom, through the middle. Once again, splitting it into thirds here, splitting into thirds. Middle section. And top. Lots of calf love today as we come to towards the end of the massage stick, going into the inside. Middle section and top. Everyone else getting a good work out of the shoulders as well. Onto the outside. Lovely. Into the middle. And the top. Okay, great stuff. So those calves are now longer and now a bit more stretched out. We're going to stand up. We're going to place our hands up against the wall. And you're going to push your heel down to the floor and you're going to push back for our last main gas drop, our last main big calf muscle stretch. Lovely. Push that knee forwards, hands against the wall, pushing forwards against that wall. Do that stretch in the back part of the leg. We're going to change sides. Nice static stretch after that mobility, that movement. Fantastic. Okay. Holding onto the wall, we're just going to come up onto our toes. As you do this, I want you to bend the knees in front. I call it the Michael Jackson moves. It shouldn't be too intense, just rolling from your heel to your toes. Brilliant. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And grab a seat for the last exercise onto the calves and onto the feet as well. We're going to place your legs straight out in front. Okay. If you find that too hard, we're going to bend one knee, the leg that we're working with, at about 90 degrees. Hold onto the toes. I want you to pull the toes towards your shins. Your heel is grounded. And as you do this, you feel a stretch through the Achilles, the lower calves, and maybe through the sole of the foot. Any pain here, you stop straight away and you just tap your toes instead as an alternative to get some movement. Any pain here, you just tap your toes instead, okay? Holding that one there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change sides. Lovely. Squeeze that up towards the shin. Reducing the angle from the toes here to the shin bone. Lovely. Tap the toes out. Fantastic. Back to the other side, tapping the toes. Last time on this one, we're going to bring the feet and the toes up. Of course, you can do this with resistance bands with your leg completely straight as well. But personally, you get more out of it if you've got your hands in this position have to rely on a piece of equipment. It's likely to slip over, break, etc. and so forth. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Over to the last side here. As you just feel stretched through the lower part of the calf, that Achilles, as we mentioned before. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Okay, just shaking up those legs. Bring the legs up. As we lie down, we're just going to hold straight at a moment and rotate round. In this position, you don't have as much impact. It feels a lot better. Rotate the other way and change legs. Tapping your toes up and down. Rotating around and changing direction. Perfect. Guys, that is your calves personified.